Hello, adventurer. Welcome or welcome back to my Guild Wars Reforged playthrough, where my husband and I, as veteran players, return to Tyria together. So come along with us on this journey through the Prophecy storyline.
So in our previous adventure, we made it into the land of Kryta, and after helping with a problem with the undead, we made it into the capital city of Lion's Arch. Now we're getting ready to find out what else we need to do to help make a new home for the Ascalonian refugees.
We have a saying in Cantha, may the heavens attend to your needs, I shall attend to your wants. I promise my traders will do all that it is in their power to see to it that you can buy anything your heart desires. What business? What business do we have to discuss? What trouble these Krytans are. I went out of my way, a virtual act of charity, you see, to support the poor craftsmen of Nebo village. All that I ask in return is that some quantity of linen, I can't read, of linen to help me recover my expenses. I fulfilled my end of the bargain, but they repaid me with shoddy goods I cannot use, and turned away the messenger I sent. I wonder if you would do me a favor and take word to Etham the artisan. Let him know that I wish to be reasonable. Assure him that some accommodation can be reached if he only agrees to speak with me. I'll talk to Etham the artisan for you.
Baldrus the Outfitter has something. Hello, hello, you've come to the right place. If you've got the gold, I've got the goods. What can I help you with? Merchant's plea. Listen, friend, I'm in a spot of trouble. I promised to deliver a shipment of herbs to the new Ascalon settlement, but with all the Tengu on the roads, no one has been able to make the delivery. I do have a nephew in the Lion Guard who should have helped me out, but that ne'er-do-well has a talent for disappearing when you need him, if you know what I mean. What do you say? You look like you can take care of yourself. Could you deliver this strongbox to Captain Greywind in the Ascalon settlement for me? I'll take care of it. Of course I'm going to help the Ascalonians. We're on the same team. What's on your mind? Report to the White Mantle. Why, hello, and welcome to Lion's Arch. I see you're another one who's been offered sanctuary here by the grace of the White Mantle Justiciars. The White Mantle rules this kingdom, if you hadn't figured that out. So if you mean to stay here, you'd best report your presence officially. There's a barracks in Delesio Seaboard, just west of town. Talk to Mantle Knight Tyria, and he'll sort things out for you. Okay, I'll take care of it.
All the quests.
I don't know if we'll actually do this one soon. Don't do Menel's request, do the villainy of Galrath. Galrath must be stopped. If he gains whatever secrets are locked within the Wizard's Tower and Keswick's Peak, gods be merciful, I know not who to trust within the Lion Guard. So many I thought beyond reproach are still loyal to him. I need an outsider to find Galrath and put an end to his villainy. You are the only one who has a chance of defeating him. All right, I'll stop him.
4,000 experience.
Yeah, I don't know if we can actually do it, and we shouldn't go to it unless we go from the one outpost that has a party size of 8.
Yeah. It's a very, very notoriously difficult quest.
There's a piece of trivia that's in the back of my mind. I think that was the first quest they ever made when developing the game.
Really? Galrath?
It was one of the first quests implemented into the game, and is internally quest number 1.
Hmm.
All right, how do I do this guy's voice? I am known to mortal men as Magi Malaquire. I have been researching new methods in skill acquisition. Such a task is effortless to one such as I, of course, but I lack one final ingredient. Long ago, ancient tablets were brought here from Ore by wizards of some consequence. They were buried in North Kryta province, where their magic seeped into the very earth. I sent villagers to excavate these tablets for me, but alas, they unearthed only magical beings made of clay. I believe that these enchanted clay creatures hold shards of the Orion tablets within themselves. I need heroes such as you to defeat these creatures and return to me the Orion tablet shards contained within. Bring me 5 shards that I may continue my research. You will, of course, accept this task? Of course. Did that sound like old wizened man?
Yes.
Good, all right.
I could get new armor.
Isn't it the same armor?
Nope. Well, it's the same value, but different style.
It's not the same styles that were in Ascalon?
No, there's a new one. Performer attire. New armor. Come look.
Fancy coat.
Yeah. All right, let us adventure. Ooh, someone just got legendary vanquisher.
Good for them.
Devona's down here. They're bickering over here. I'm just saying, I could get better directions from an imp.
Though I doubt you could get us thrown out of an entire country, I prefer you not try, Sin.
I'm sorry for my companion's rudeness, Damaris. Please continue. It's quite all right. You'll find the Ascalon settlement to the northwest. It's not far from the shores of the Giant's Basin, the great salt lake out past the swamp. I've been trying to tell your friends here how to get to the Ascalon settlement, but the rude woman keeps interrupting me. The settlement is northwest of here. You should be able to follow the signs and get there safely. Perhaps you could lead your friends there, Lady Alluriel? I would take you myself, but there are rumors that the Shining Blade have been seen in the area. Will you lead your friends to the Ascalon settlement? I'm happy to help. The Shining Blade.
Apparently that's someone that's scary to them.
We should get going. The sooner we can get out, the sooner we can get to the settlement, the better. The better. I hear Captain Greywind is overseeing things, so we should check in with him when we get there. Lead the way, Lady Alluriel, and we'll follow. It's kind of hard to read the text. I should open my chat window and
Yeah.
then I'll be able to see it better.
Hail, traveler. I am Lion Guard Riddick. I serve the Lion Guard under First Watch Sergio. I have the honor of protecting this gate to Lion's Arch. Is there something you'd like to talk about? What are the duties of a Lion Guard? Let me ask you something. Do I look like someone with nothing better to do than stand here all day, every day? I didn't think so. So why is it that you can tell that even though we hardly know each other, but that... Hold on. Did I read that right? So why is it that you can tell that even though we hardly know each other, but that thoughtless Orin, after all the years we've been friends, thinks it's perfectly fine to go gallivanting about when he is supposed to be here guarding the gate? I bet he's off trying to romance Miraba again, even though it's clear she wants nothing to do with him. In
Oh,
fact, can you do me a favor and check? Her farm's just a short way northwest of here. Sure, I'll help you out. Let's do this quest first, Duties of a Lion Guard, and then we'll veer to the northeast to go do the Orion thing. And we'll have the adventuring party with us. They're a perfect little D&D adventuring party. They've
the
got a
main
ranger, a
characters.
mage, a warrior, and a ranger, an archer. I guess they don't have a thief for a proper D&D party, but it's pretty close.
It's about time we get moving. Maybe now I can blah blah blah. I don't know what she said.
Was it Sin?
Yeah.
She's probably being mean about something. Okay, we should pull up Impy and also fire imps. Well, they're level 11. We'll probably be fine.
Who's this? It looks like she's from
Oh,
Kryta.
You mean Kantha?
Yeah, Cantha.
Yeah, so if I'm remembering correctly, back when the first expansion for this game, not expansion, it's a new campaign, when Factions was coming out, they had some pre-release events where there were some Luxons and some
Yeah.
Kurziks here in
Luxon
this
and
area.
Kurzik.
And it was basically a Romeo and Juliet story where the families didn't want them together, but you were doing something. And that was just sort of a teaser of what stuff was going to go on when we went to Factions. So apparently the characters are still here.
That's cool.
And they still talk about it a little bit. So yeah, that's Romeo and Juliet, basically. I don't know if any of the quests are still around.
So you're looking for Orin. I hope he doesn't owe you money. The sun hasn't risen on the day when Orin couldn't weasel out of a debt or a duty. Well, he's bound to come slinking back here as soon as he has a new story about how he's reformed and is going to be something special someday. Sad thing is, he could be if he put his mind to it. Well, here's what I'll do, as a favor to you and everyone else he owes. I'll tell him a mighty mesmer came looking for him, stirring up trouble about his debts, and that I was terribly frightened for him, and so on and so forth. That should get him on the straight and narrow for a few hours at least.
And now she's got a new quest.
Perhaps you can do a favor for me. Recent days, there've been bandits raiding this area, bold as brass. I don't trust the Lion Guard to deal with this problem, not when louts like Riddick and Orin are the best they have to offer. No, I'd feel safer knowing the White Mantle was aware of the problem. Would you be willing to go to the Mantle Barracks in Delesio Seaboard and talk to White Mantle Knight Tyria? Surely he can do something. I'll tell him of your troubles.
Orient excavation is the one we want to work on now.
We are demolishing things faster than I can cast a spell.
We do have 10 party members for a 6 party member area. I guess 11 because of Impy. Hello there! Am I ever glad to see you? I was out here trying to transcribe some of the images engraved on these ruins, and, well, normally this is such a trivial task. But this time, whenever I begin, shadowy nightmares emerge from the ground and drive me away. You appear to be a capable monk, and mesmer. Could you keep the nightmares away while I finish my work? Yeah, I'll watch your back. You ready?
They're gonna be demolished.
Many thanks, my friend. I'm not sure why those infernal creatures were so intent on keeping me from transcribing those images, but I can't wait to return to my workshop and begin deciphering them. Accept. Okay, that looks like it might be enough.
We need 5 of them.
We each need 5. Well, we need 5, yes. I don't know if we each need 5.
I'm taking 5.
Yeah, I didn't see it advance except when I picked stuff up. So
Wow. There's a million.
Okay, yeah. We're going to go to the Ascalon settlement now. We can go along the beach, maybe.
Look at this army. There's so many. When do we get to think about elite skills?
Shh. Magi Malaquire is the one who's going to give us the quest for that.
The Ascalon settlement.
They built up fast.
At last, the Ascalon settlement. We should locate Captain Greywind. Something. That's what Aiden said.
Thank you, Aiden. All right, Captain Greywind. Thank you. I had begun to fear that Bodris would not keep his word. He had charged us quite a sum for these medicines. I was loath to send a heavily armed group into town lest we provoke the Lion Guard, but I was beginning to consider doing so. Truly, you have saved us from what might have been a diplomatic disaster. Unfortunately, I have little to offer by way of reward except my services and teaching skills. Welcome to our new home. I can't help but think that it's tragic for us to have fought so hard and come so far, only to land in a place like this. Ettins and Tengu assault us from all sides, not to mention those scale and imps. To make matters worse, we are lacking in all but the most basic supplies. Still, this land is bountiful, and with a lot of hard work, we should be able to prosper here. That one was the Ascalon settlement. Okay, so now we do need to talk to him and get, I think, 2 new quests. Let's do blankets for the settlers. I have arranged to open trade with Nebo village to the west. They are renowned for their weaving, and my people here are short on many cloth goods, such as blankets. Their village has of late been subject to numerous predations by bandits, and while we cannot spare guards, our passage across the mountains was costly enough that we do have weapons to spare. Can you take this stash of weapons and trade them to Etham the artisan in Nebo village? Yeah, glad to be of service. And reversing the scales. It has become clear that the scale are being driven from their swamps by some undead menace moving in from Scoundrel's Rise to the east. Rather than slaughter endless droves of the scale who seem to breed as quickly as we slay them, I think it would be best to go to Scoundrel's Rise and find whatever necromantic force is driving these undead our way. Well, not merely to find it, but to put an end to it, right? Yeah, leave it to me.
This seems like a nice little village to settle in.
Not bad. Much better than Allllll.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Farmer Dirk. Let's talk to him.
Oh, he had the pigs. I think, right?
He's still a farmer. Look at him. I recognize you. You're Caspadori, the one who got us through the mountains. If you have the time, I sure would appreciate it if you could help me with a problem. My last prize-winning hog has run off. He was heading south, but I'm afraid to go after him with all the Yettins and those birdmen about. He might be a little skittish, so you'll probably have to chase him back here. Will you retrieve my prize-winning hog for me? Why not? I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, we definitely have nothing else to do. So we didn't do this, but in pre-searing, you can chase all of his hogs, his little piggies, back into the pen, and you get a reward for doing it. It's not a
I didn't know
quest.
that.
Yeah, it's not a quest that you can like pick up, but it's just like a little
An interaction you can do.
Easter egg side quest.
Okay, there's the prize-winning hog.
And so this is just like that. And we're gonna have to chase him back into his pen. It's gonna be annoying.
Okay, I want to sneak around him. I don't know if that's relevant. Okay, interact with him, see what happens. Get on with it, little pig. Ettins! Protect the pig!
You got a Krytan key.
I'll have it.
Any more Ettins? Nope. Little piggy's moving
At least
again.
not yet.
Don't go this way. Nope.
He's trying to be sneaky. I can see it.
He's trying to run back. Go on, get.
Hello, Dirk. Thank you. I'll never forget this. After losing half of my hogs in the Syrian and the other half being turned into bacon for the journey through those mountains, I was worried sick that I'd lose this last little guy.
Oh no. That's sad. Oh, I fear I'm gonna remove my resurrect signet, or my resurrect spell. Haven't used it at all. What do you think? Maybe I'll have it on my bar for missions.
That's probably fine. Here we are. Nebo Terrace.
Alright, which
All right,
quest?
we're looking for, I guess, blankets for the settlers is one of them. There are Tengu.
Tengu! And they don't like us.
They don't like us. Jaiju Tai is a jackal. She lent us materials to rebuild our village after a bandit attack, but she required repayment too quickly, and each day she reckons our debt is higher than the last, so that we can never repay her. I tell you, I shudder to think what her new demands will be. I will take this matter to the elders for consideration. In the meantime, perhaps you can help us by supporting our local artisans. If you have raw materials, I can craft something for you.
Hmm.
That
Doesn't sound like a
was
good
the
person.
Weaver's something, the Weaver of Nebo. And then we'll talk to him again. Blankets for the settlers. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. I hope this is the beginning of much fruitful trade between the Ascalon settlement and our village. I have a matter that I need someone discreet help with. 3 days ago in Bergen Hot Springs, 2 members of the Lion Guard were brutally slain. Initial evidence suggests that it was the work of the Shining Blade, but something strange is going on. There were 4 witnesses, but none of them would speak with me when I interviewed them. I believe that at least one of them might be willing to talk to someone who is a little less official, an outsider, so to speak. I would be grateful if you would travel to Bergen and obtain written testimonies from the 4 witnesses. Will you help me? Yeah, I'd be glad to help. Let's do this quest. It'll give us another outpost. Are you fighting another Ed?
Yeah, it came too close. We're doing the Hot Springs Murderers?
Yeah. That was a hard-fought thing. This is a lot of birds to fight through.
Feathered Karomi scalp? It's gross.
Yeah, we don't treat the non-human races very kindly. They don't treat us that kindly either.
Oh,
Got interrupted.
look at that Necrid horseman riding. Oh, wow. There's so many.
Get the horseman.
We need a smiter.
I guess he's gone. All right, never mind. Not the horseman. Kill that entire battery of rangers.
Bergen Hot Springs.
Why are you speaking to me? Away with you. What can I do to be rid of you?
Oh,
Why would I speak with someone like you? This is a Krytan matter, and I'll not speak to a foreigner about it. You can deliver that message to your Inspector Caleb if you like.
okay. She thinks the White Mantle are thugs.
Yeah, she's from Ascalon. She thinks something's weird.
Oh, look, you can get armor here that's 9 higher.
I didn't see anything. I don't know anything. What do you want from me? Who sent you? I've already told Caleb that I didn't see anything or anyone. All I know is I was standing here minding my own business when I heard a shriek. I looked up and I saw the 2 lion guard lying in a pool of blood. Why don't you ask that Ascalon woman if she saw anything? Because I didn't see anyone and definitely not any. I just didn't see anything. That's all I have to say.
Oh, he knows something.
Suspicious. Okay. Penelope Randell.
I'm not afraid of these White Mantle thugs. That's what they are, if you ask me. Nothing more than a pack of thugs, and no better than the char that drove us out of Ascalon. Did you need something? It's good to see a friendly face here. I didn't want to speak to that inspector because I wasn't sure about speaking to a Krytan. I came to the springs to get water to take back to the settlement when I saw the 2 lion guard arguing with several of those White Mantle soldiers. Things were getting pretty heated when the White Mantle said something about righteous judgment coming for the lion guard, just like all the other infidels. I left at that point to take care of some other business, but then later, when I heard that the lion guard were dead, I just knew it had to be the mantle. Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Layman Joseph. If you want to make yourself useful, you should go apprehend that band of murderers who call themselves the Shining Blade. Is there something else you need? I'll tell you what happened, all right. It was the Shining Blade. Those murderers were trying to extort protection fees from the merchants here when the Lion Guard showed up and tried to arrest them. Those Shining Blade murderers just cut them down without thinking twice about it. That's the truth. All right, I'm double checking the quests. We need to return this to Caleb, and then we'll go east into. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're doing good here. We could map travel back to Lion's Arch and turn in that one quest, and then travel back here.
Okay. Right back to LA.
Yeah. The cool people call it LA. All right, up here to Magi Malaquire.
Thank you. These shards are very important to my research. Now leave me to my work. Soon all will be revealed.
This is a block of text. All right.
Long have I studied the mysteries of Tyria, and I have come to understand many things about the world. You will often encounter creatures that use skills that you would like to learn. I have created a means by which you may do so. I call it a signet of capture. Nothing is gained for free, however, and there are rules you must follow if you are to use the signet. First, common foes do not possess the necessary energy to charge the signet. It will work only on those who possess exceptional power. You will recognize such foes by their colored auras. After you have defeated a worthy foe, simply stand near that foe and use the signet of capture. Any nearby foes who are sufficiently powerful will be affected by the signet, which will then transform itself into a single skill of your choosing. There are some exceptionally powerful skills that may only be gained in this manner, so this signet is a very valuable resource. Do you understand how to use the signet of capture?
I understand. It sounds amazing.
Hmm.
Behold! We have to go use the signet of capture in order to do it.
Well, we'll have to see where the closest Mesmer and Monk bosses are.
Yeah.
So when you kill the boss, you capture their elite skill, and then you can use the elite skill. And you can only get elite skills by defeating bosses that have them.
All right. We should go to the Gates of Kryta outpost now and go do whatever quest that was. Bleh. Reversing the scales. All right, we need to go up there and deal with the undead something.
Yikes. Disperse!
I don't know when the first elite skills pop up. There are a few bosses around here, but they don't have elites.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
apparently there aren't any capturable elite skills for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the next one? In the desert?
Yeah.
So you keep that quest on you for a long time.
Well, you can capture normal skills
But
too.
you would never want to do that.
We could do it just so we could clear the quest.
No.
It will replace the signet to capture we get.
No. No.
You made those Murgoyle mad on the ledge.
You guys are not about to run all the way over there.
Claude aggroed something else.
Claude! Alright, Orion, now's your time.
Did he do it? I didn't see a firestorm.
No, he didn't do it.
Hey, a Krytan chest. I can open it. Have you had a key yet in this entire adventure?
I have not. Have you
Very
had a
fun,
die
huh?
yet?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm known as Scout Drew. What's on your mind? It's good to see Captain Greywin found someone able enough for the task. I'm quick on my feet and I can scout well enough. Battle's not my forte, if you know what I mean. Listen, though, last night I saw something that might aid you. There's some sort of zombie commander, Lord Timote, who seems to be gathering the undead and sending them west. If you can take him down, I think our problems will be solved. I said fort instead of forte. That's pretentious. I'm so sorry.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I think the musical term technically is supposed to be pronounced fort, but it's
Hmm.
commonly pronounced forte, such that forte just is a proper pronunciation now. And
You said it improper then.
I said it the classic way, and that's pretentious of me.
That's very mesmer of you.
How dare you?
Executioner! These guys are level 18. That's kind of scary.
Get him.
They're big. Oh my.
Orion!
Orion! There's Lord Timot. Time
please
it.
stop walking this way. Please don't. Okay, actually, it's fine. We got him. Get him. Get him again. He's a caster, so you destroy him. Well, that was easy. All right, we go back to Captain Greywin's skills for your award. We're going back to the detective.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah, you're back. Well, I have been replaced as the investigator on this matter. You should speak with Inquisitor Gilead. He's in charge now. I'll take those papers from you. Thank you for your help. The Lion Guard is obviously undermanned, so the White Mantle will be taking over the investigation. Your service to the people of Kryta has been noted.
Huh. It's kind of sus.
That one was the Hot Springs murders. I guess the White Mantle's on it. Okay, we're going to do blankets for the settlers now. We're going to head back to the east and go back to the Ascalon settlement. All right, we'll do reversing the scales. You found the source of our scale problem then. That's good news. Good news indeed. And then these blankets will be put to good use. Thank you for securing them. Okay, now we're going to head back through the Ascalon settlement and go south. We're finally going to do bandit trouble.
Talk to White Mantle Aria.
Justiciar Torimo told me about you. It is the will of the unseen, no doubt, that brings you here, for we are greatly troubled by the rising tide of undead that has beset the countryside. We need a message sent to the Confessor in the temple to the west, so that he may consider how best to protect these lands. You have witnessed for yourself these undead abominations. I would like you to travel to the Temple of Tolerance and tell Confessor Dorian of all that you have done and seen. If you are ready to undertake this task, gather together a party and activate Enter Mission in the party panel. I had heard there was some trouble in North Kryta province, but I am much aggrieved to hear how ineffective the Lion Guard is at protecting our people. Here we are, the White Mantle, taking on the greatest of the crises facing our land, the Walking Dead, and the vaunted Lion Guard cannot deal with a few brigands. I will send a few men to inquire into the matter, and in the meantime, Give this token of Janthier to the peasant you mentioned. While she bears it, the unseen ones will pay her special attention.
Why is this person's name LFG5? I saw someone in a previous mission that said LFG4. What is
Possibly
this?
alts, possibly bots, I don't know.
Hmm. Sketchy. I think they were also maybe a mesmer necromancer.
They're only level 6.
Yeah. The other one was also low level.
You can see grasping ghouls just outside this gate. Look at them all. The people of Ascalon have a now thriving settlement. We've helped establish their supply lines, dealt with some of the threats they're facing, and we're helping out some of the other issues going on amongst the local populace, connecting ourselves. We're getting ready to formally declare ourselves to the White Mantle presence here and declare our desire to help, but that's going to have to come in our next episode.
We shall rest here for today and continue our adventure next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now, adventurer.
Goodbye.